And it's okay. Honestly, I think you, what'd you do? Come across it on Twitter? I'm trying to remember. I think you did, and that's how you found me. No, I did not. You know what I wanted you to kill with fire. It was not Sailor Moon. So basically, for those who don't know, I have a Discord where I have a bunch of my mini painting friends in there, and you can join it too. And basically, he put a picture of a couple 3D things. You should actually post the link if you. I think it's the main character. Here, wait, I can do this. I can do this. We can open up Discord, and I can show you what we're talking about here. I am link friendly, so, if you have anything you want to share, by all means. Somebody finished some. Oh, that's right, Rathmore finished something too. Okay, so it was the 3D printing. That's this thing. Alright, so let me switch this to. Okay, gonna get down to it. Display pics. Come on. Turn on. Thank you. Alright, so we got that bad boy of stuff that he's working on tonight. And I said kill it with fire. And everybody knows I mean the spider that's like huge. Kill that freaking thing with fire. Melt it down. Whatever. Yeah, that's right. We did. We did. I'm really, I was very happy. Oh, Chef Nutmeg's in the house too. So there's the Sailor or whatever. I'm not really, I'm not that knowledgeable about Sailor Moon. But she came out, I said, the mini came out incredible. The printing on her, I think. She really came out very clean. The spider can go die in a fire. Honestly, I don't hate spiders, just ones that are that freaking big. I would be painting that with cheap craft paint just because it's such a big mini. Let's see. What else have I got to share? Let's see. Was there anything? So we got my little painting challenge. And I don't remember. I know I shared it the other night, but there are people who weren't here the other night. So I ran a little painting challenge. So some people are doing it. I'm happy with the results. And this was one of the latest ones we got in the other day. This was from Shanur, who did his Baba Yaga. So basically it was paint a Baba Yaga from Reaper Minis and get me the pictures. And so he painted up his, and she's very red. And I love it. A lot of people painted her with bluish tones, but he went. It's interesting. He went like totally different, and I think it's very cool. I also love the fact you get the red mushrooms down at the base, to bring the color around, and actually even that kind of matches. So he did a great job. But Chanel is pretty good. Is a pretty damn good painter. So I do have mine, and I'm up to this stage. I've painted it and added a little. I painted this area like a olive green. This is Kevin would know. Kevin would know. It's that sterling mud, I believe is what it is. So I put a layer of brown, then I put a layer of sterling mud, and then up back here I'm adding a little bit of a water type thing, like it's a swamp. She belongs in a swamp. So I added, I went and saw this really neat tutorial where basically the guy took and painted it like an olive green or dark olive green, and then he put gloss varnish over it, and it actually looked really good. So I'm like, I'm going to try that. So we'll see how it turns out. I have, oh my God. So the challenge is technically due on Friday, but if anybody out there is working on it and they're late, like Gel Tip, because he's off to Adepticon. Adepticon's this weekend. So I'm giving people more time. I just want the pictures. And then this is from Rathmore, who comes on here every so often. He's a good painter, and this is pretty good OSL too. really did a nice job of brightening up that side of her. He's been painting the henchwoman. And then this is the jackal. Actually, someone from around my part, because he goes to the Queen's Gambit. And he painted up one of their 40K minis. Ooh, I saw that. That's right. Where was that? Was it in 3D? Oh, yep. Oh wow, you got. Oh my gosh, you guys just posted stuff. All right, hang on. Captain Tea Time. This has been a project that Bebop, who is Cyrus's wife, has been working on, and that looks fantastic. Oh my god, that looks. Now that he's got hair, that looks so cool. But she has. Oh yeah, there's. I love the fact she put the hearts on there. I love the chest hair there. That's really cool. But this is the full doll. Apparently he must be anatomically correct. And then what else do we get? Okay, so Snowy. I'll call you Snowy. I like Snowy. Is that like a stage? Gorilla Goose. Well, I did not know that. So that's really cool. It looks like curtains on a stage. Or maybe it's a harem room. I don't know, but it's cool. And by the way, rock on. You got purple. It's going to be Madame Ava's tent. Oh, from Curse of Strahd. Freaking cool. Yeah, that makes sense now. Oh, there you go. That makes a lot more sense now. Also, as I said, you did a purple. Purple is awesome. Everybody knows that. That's why purple is my tag color. Very nice, though. And I really like the floor. All right. Does anybody get any other links or fun stuff they want to share while I've got this open? Whoops. The captain has a little first mate. Actually, I'm going to shut this out because that is just disturbing. Okay. I'd rather have Grog than the infinite look into the infinite. Oh, good. Bunny is Crimson's wife, and she does paint. She's fairly new to it, but I love sharing her stuff, and I love seeing her stuff. Crimson, you and Bunny should just join. If you're not, if you're on Discord, if you have Discord, that's probably the easiest way to get me pictures. Otherwise, Facebook. Problem is getting it up on screen is the problem. I don't have Facebook Messenger on my computer. Oh, let's see what I can do. I said either you just join Discord and I can just get them off there. But if you're not on Discord, they can't really have anything to do. All right, it's just really cool. They're working. She almost reminds me of the fungal queen there from Reaper, but it's not. It reminds me. It's not. Let's see if I can figure out where I should post. Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna put it on Discord. Why? I can't. It should. Come on. Just send it to my pictures. Send. Nope. Why? Sorry, I just put it on there again, so ignore it. More. Share. I want to just save it to. Save image. Okay, I got it now. Jeez, that was painful. Sorry, Monica, I just re-messaged it to you back, so ignore that. Alright, so get out of that page and go to I don't mind sharing other people's stuff here. Let's see. So it's a work in progress. Because I really want to share this with everybody. Come on. It is a work in progress, right? Yeah, Bunny, it is a work in progress, sorry, right? Yep, okay, it's a work in progress. Well, I got a work in progress channel as well as a finish, so. Sorry. Alright, so I said... Alright, it's on there. Now I can do it. Okay. Because I like to share. I love to see what everybody works on, too. So work in progress. There we go. Alright, so have I got it? Have I got it right? Did I? Yes, I did. Okay, so there we go. There's a work in progress, and I think that is just lovely. You really like the nature, like big nature creatures. My voice is gonna die. Jeez, why is my voice dying already? I've been on for 15 minutes. I've been dying painting. But that's because you guys are awesome and should give me all the stuff to share. So, really nice. Very, very nice. So now everybody, all the other mini painters can look at that and say, ooh, it's coming out so good. And if anybody has feedback or anything, and I can get it to her. So, all right. Back to Streamlabs, back to this. All right, anybody else have anything else they want to share? I am a graphic designer and an IT specialist. That's for sure. Yeah, I like the nature fantasy. Yeah, I do. I mean, I do too. I don't do it a lot as much. But thank you all so much for sharing. I really appreciate it. And if there's nothing else that anyone wants to share, then I'll get started on Mr. Grog. Which reminds me, I was speaking, going and looking for pictures. I should look for pictures of him. Google Images is my favorite thing. Alright, so I'm doing the legend. I'm using the Legend of Vox Machina as inspiration for colors. And the cartoon is not so, it's a little different, but it's not so different. You know, I just realized something. This is gonna sound bad. I'm looking at the poster and I realize this mini does not have he does not have a nipple on his chest, and that is his chest. He's bare chested. What the hell? Oh, the Discord link. Actually, it comes up. It does come up. But you know what? I do have a command I could just use. Uh-oh. Streamlabs, why are you being a little... Oh my gosh, Streamlabs is being awful. No, the character has it. It's in the case. All right, here we go. I gotta figure out why is Streamlabs being bad. I had issues with it hooking up to Twitch, so I ended up killing it. Go to my dashboard and figure out why it's doing this. Otherwise, unfortunately, we're going to have to live without. But something happened to the Streamlabs and Twitch stopped talking to each other. Maybe I had to turn it on. Why is it off? That's weird. Alright, hang on. I'm going to do one more thing. We're going to do one more log out and log back in. I know it doesn't kill my stream. Alright, let me try it now. Alright, hang on. There we go. Alright, I got it working! Yay! So there's the Discord link. Oh, let me hydrate. Nah, Streamlabs works fine most of the time. I think something updated somewhere, and I think that's why it just it's easy enough to fix those issues. Usually, just restarting it, logging out, logging in. Basically, what I had to do to get it to work was I had to basically shut off Streamlabs, then go and log in and out of it, and then it worked. Then for some reason CloudBot shut off, so I just put it on. Now it works. Amazing. Let's see. So, Groggy. So he's got like black pants and I'm gonna go with it because actually the character actually it's not the same because these were made way before the cartoon was, and these have more details. The cartoon was made so that they could animate things, so they simplified a lot of stuff. So, but it does basically have pants with like a cloth that goes around his waist and a belt, and he's got this this shoulder pad, and of course the big axe. So I mean, basically I can go and the gauntlets, and so basically the colors are all there. You posted some bikes. I told you to do it already. I'm kidding, by the way. Wait, where? Oh, in Discord. Oh, I'm being dumb. By the way, we got to do the obligatory welcome. We got to wave. You'll get waves from other people, especially the ones from overseas, tomorrow morning because they're all in bed. Was that working? It is work in progress. All right, I can just sit. I like the fact I can just share from here. All right, so we've got more. This is fantastic. There we go. There's some of his Blood Raven bikes. Yeah, I got it. So, yep, those are coming out nice. I like the colors you've. I know they're like the official colors, but the guy I'm doing for, I'm like, they're a little bit different. I also really dig the fact you're putting like these stripes on there. It's pretty cool. So, nicely done. I can't wait till you finish it. But yeah, feel free, post away. I mean, you know, I love to see what everybody's doing. And there are people on there. They're a quiet bunch. All right. Maybe I can paint. Can I paint? I really like to actually paint. All right, so what do I want to do? I'm going to do the pants first, and the pants are black. So I'm just going to take some pure black. Black. And I'm going to paint the pants black. All right, I'll leave it on. I haven't done any painting with it, so, you know. Why is... I hate it when I lose the caps off the brushes. Alright, so... let's start with the pants. That's interesting. I'm trying to remember what he has a hammer on this, and I don't remember him using a hammer. He always uses his axe, but maybe he has one. Although Kevin, my two, well, they're not my dreadnoughts, but the two dreadnoughts I'm doing for the commission are finally almost done. So I did finally get all the paint on the neck edge lining finished. Now I'm putting on, I've got some, I do some metallics because they're mechanical, so I'm in the middle of that right now. All I've got really left is to put the gold on there. And then just a few finishing details, and then they'll be finally done, and then I can move on to other things for the time being. Like Eldar. Like the beginning of somebody's 2 Kickstarters worth of Reaper minis. Hey, Snow, if you're still around, I have a question for you. If you're still around. You may be still around. It's more like Reaper Bone 6 is coming out, so I'm wondering if Snow is going to get that one too. You going to get Reaper Bone 6? Which goes live on March 31st. So we can spend all our money again. I can't spend all my money. I have other purposes for it, but I am definitely still going in for sure. And I will likely spend too much. I don't really have any intentions on how much I'm spending, so. Sigh. Is that a yes? Oh, I think I gotta move this down. My poor hand. Yeah, I'm going to do Bone 6. I'm really excited about it. I'm trying to limit myself how much, but we all say that now. And then they'll start putting up all the cool crap, and then we're like, okay, we're getting this, and this, and this, and this, and every. The only thing I think that might be a saving grace this go around, there will not be a pirate ship that's 100 and, what was it, 150 or 100? Aren't they? So Sionis is painting that Sailor Moon figure, and he's using Reaper paints, which is what I use because I just really like them. And there's his comment. They are like butter. They were developed by a painter, so she made him for the way she paints too. I'm going to probably have to do another coat. That's the biggest thing. You do have to work. A lot of times with Reaper paints, you do have to do more than one coat, but it's better if you do. It looks smoother if you do thinner coats. But I'm using pure black. Actually, those are colors you might want to get someday. There's a lot of great colors in the line, but one of the colors I think is useful is the pure black and the. Is it pure white? Yep, pure white and pure black. That little. There's a little set, and it comes with I think rainy gray, and that's a good triad to get. This is pure black. It's a really good black. I'm excited to see how Bone 6 is. Oh, how Bone 6 is doing small group themes, like 4 minis that fit. So, So you saw the four party members, right? That had the bases all locked together. That is, and of course, painted by Rhonda Bender. Let's see. Oh yeah. So Crimson said, speaking paints looks like Decker Road's Two Thin Coats line is going to be distributed by Asmodee, so that'll be in stores at some point. Oh, cool. We got to just convince them all to buy it, to carry it. Yeah, I mean that. It doesn't hurt that Rhonda Bender painted those samples, so they are going to be killer looking. I mean, and tell you the truth, for all those of you who make minis out there, you'll sell more minis if a commissioned mini painter paints them. Because people like me then look at those painted samples and we can see the possibilities. Like, hey, I can do that. I can make something really cool. Yeah. So there you go. There's a pitch. I'm always happy to do samples for people. Anything that helps me go to Disney World. Actually, with the amount of work I have right now, Disney is pretty much covered with what I already have and what I and what I have to come. The neat thing is I've been getting a few little commissions of individual minis here and there too. I haven't worried too much about taking them lately because people like Snowy have put tons of minis in my hands. No, I'm not complaining. I really, really actually dig the fact that you guys I've got two armies and all those Reapers. And I will actually really enjoy painting all those Reapers too. Alright, let's let those dry. Yep, maybe it needs a little more. I wonder if... Looks like to me his pants are tied up the side there. Like they're covered by the hammer on this side. But I can kind of see something going up the side of his leg. May have to do a little looking. Sell your 3D prints? What does this sell? I just give that. I know you do. It wasn't a hint necessarily towards you. It's more towards you. It's more like, companies like Reaper or Dark Sword Minis or, oh my God, there's so many companies out there. Jesus. Northumbridge Tin Soldier. God. I'm like totally failing right now. Steamforged. Damn it. I'm trying to think of the one that's owned by the lady who's overseas. I can't think of the name of them. That's true. I will be happy not to paint more power armor. I don't hate painting power armor, even with as much as I'm doing. Oh, Privateer Press. That's another good line of minis. No, I'm trying to think of what the name of there's a company that's overseas from me. And it's owned by a lady, and I cannot for the life of me remember what the hell the name of it is. I don't want to friggin' say it, because they make great minis. Alright, fine. Dragon Bait. There's another little company. They're the ones who do they basically do all the Tolocom ones. Like The Bride of Frankenstein. Dragon Bait makes really cool minis. And you can find them they're online, so... I don't think they have any, social medias. Dragon Bait. But Dragon Bait's a good small... They're actually local, I think, to me. When I start waiting to sign minis, I will give dozens of subs, so you have to pay them for free. Well, okay. Yeah, but... Well, it doesn't... What are you going to get? The people that you gift subs to buy, to get me to paint them? Basically, unfortunately, the way I keep track of it is the fact when you hit 12 months of subs, then you get a mini. It's not, I can't, it's really hard to keep track. So if you gift people subs and you gift enough of them, shoot, they can have a mini. That's another thing about, you'd be really kind to do it too. You're basically able to give somebody a mini, and I think that's really neat. If I can figure out a better way to do it and keep track of who's doing what and how many, That's true. You could just pay me normally. It is actually a lot faster to just commission me. Well, maybe. Right now I have so much going on. It's a little on the slower side. But for single minis, I absolutely, I can still take those. It's just no more armies. That's all I ask at the moment. Eventually, when I get the ones done, then I'll take them again. Well, I mean, you can do both. Then you can have some in the meantime. Still see little bits here on his pants that need to be filled in. I'm glad you find me entertaining. What the heck did you just do? Snowy! And you know what? The thing is, as long as you follow or whatever, you you can get a gift. So it was Big Jim Slate Gaming, who I hope I see. Oh, I hope I see him this week. This week is Painting Club. That's him! Oh, he just came on. Hi, Big Jim! So, do you want to commiserate not going to Adepticon by coming and hanging out with me on Sunday? I actually thought you could I've been gifted subs when I haven't actually been on the stream, so I'm pretty sure that does happen. So yeah, we can commiserate. Well, tell him that's right, it's his birthday. We need to have if I knew you're coming, maybe I'll bring cake. Yeah, be with us losers instead of where Gel Tip, our buddy Gel Tip, is at Adepticon, hanging out with the Wapples. I'm so jealous right now. But I can't really, I said, all my money is going towards Disney World. So, for a second honeymoon for me and my hubby. So this year, I'm not doing any travel conventions or anything like that. I'm just staying home, doing commissions, and making enough money to go on this trip. Hey, that's understandable. It really is. Although, well, now things are starting to get there, but now there's a new variant, so go figure. So how are you tonight anyways? And I said, I hope you can. It'd be lovely if you can make it on Sunday. I mean, I'll be there. So these are black pants. So I'm going to start out by putting a very slightly, it's still a very dark gray. I actually took and mixed a bit of gray in with my black. And I'm just going to hit the high points. I got a great group tonight. I'm really happy. I have really cool people on tonight. Yeah, that's right. You're going to ReaperCon. Friggin'. But said, I'm going to Disney World in November. The end of November, beginning of December. So, this time, hubby came first. next year, though, next year, I'm not quite sure what I'm going to be doing. Ooh. I'll have to touch that up because I think I lost a little bit of my black paint. You'll be there, and current plans for Bunny be there. Yay! I hope so. No Gen Con. I'm going to. Once again, I'm going to Disney World, so my money is all going to that. No, there will be no travel cons. Not this year. But next year, everything opens. Everything. We'll see what happens next year. I'm not too sure what I'm gonna do. Part of it too depends on how much I'm doing with commission work and such. If it keeps going like it's been going, then maybe I can do more than one next year. But I want to get back. I definitely want to keep doing ReaperCon because that's something that really helps me here. You absolutely can. I will be at AAC. AK, for those of you who don't know, this stands for Another Anime Con. And there will be one. The planning has already started. Yeah, he's got lacing on his pants. You may barely see it there. Yeah, nope, 25 years ago, or a little bit over 25 years ago, I haven't hit it yet because it's June, hubby and I got married and we went to Disney World for a honeymoon. We had a fabulous time. And I've been several times since, and I've now determined that my favorite time to go is late November, early December when they've got the Christmas decorations up and they start the Christmas events, and I really, really enjoy it. Although I do not spend like the extra $100 to stay late at Disney World for the Mickey's Christmas there. Plus also, I have hearing issues, so I don't like really loud bangs. So fireworks tend to be kind of a challenge. So what I did last time is we went to the Polynesian Hotel and we just watched them from there, and actually it was really pretty good. The only thing I couldn't see was really the projections on the castle. We'll find out. Oh, that's right. You and your foot. Well, I hope you can still come paint, but I totally understand if you need to rest. Find out what Doug says about your foot. I may need more time off of it. Not sure what will happen, really. Yeah. I hope, honestly, I hope you can make it, but if you can't, it is what it is. So now I'm going to take a lighter gray. I'm not going to go white. These pants aren't supposed to be shiny, but I am going to take and make a few little highlights. Small highlights, because I want this to look like it's black and not gray. And I'm going fairly light-handed. Grog, I love you, Grog. Grog is my husband's favorite character on Critical. I don't actually have a favorite character. I like them all. From any campaign, I just like them all. If there are any critters in the chat, you always feel free to tell me what your favorite character is. Or we can always discuss Critical Role. I don't care. I'll discuss whatever people want. Even your own games. I'm a total D&D nerd. Or Pathfinder. Oh, I guess we'll go with tabletop RPG nerd. There we go. You know what? I put this chill piano music on. I realize what I should actually be listening to rock and roll while I paint this character. Because he's definitely more of a rock and roll type character. Oh shit. I don't remember. What the hell did I say? I hate that. I'll be talking, rambling on in the like of a chat. Somebody will refer to something I said. I'm like, because I'm going see now. Whatever I did, it wasn't mean. Oh, you get it. Oh, you got it on there, huh? What do you mean somewhat finished? That thing is awesome, though. Alright, so here's the Sailor Girl. I'll put it up here because not everyone is on my Discord. There we go. Also, first of all, you have purple. She has purple hair. That thing is amazing. Oh my lord, that's amazing. And it's going to be a lawn ornament. And it really is. I mean, you probably get an idea scale. I mean, that's a good sized fan. You can see the chair and the desk back there. She's pretty big. I did not call you a critter. Do you like Critical Role? You're not a critter, and I wasn't talking to you. If you do like Critical Role, then you'll know what I'm talking about. I do not call out anybody in particular. So, yeah. But that's amazing. I was gonna say, so those aren't actually like clothes. Those are those are plastic that you painted, right? Because that's what really strikes me is the clothes look like clothes. And if I recall, it's all it's all plastic. That's amazing, because the clothes actually look like they're made out of cloth, at least from where I'm sitting. Awesome job. I find that I actually find it inspires me to play. It's my soap opera. That's the way I view it. Critical Role is a soap opera for nerds. You choose his is so. Oh, okay. But but it looks good, and I love the fact of course you made it purple. So I mean, it can't lose. Yeah, no, I find actually, first of all, watching any stream. I'll watch other streams. I don't just watch Critical Role. Or I listen to them. Right now, let's see. Although, actually, I watch Southern Tomfoolery, which they do Starfinder. And they have several podcasts they do. They're audio only. And then they also have, they now have a Twitch thing they run a couple times a month called, I think it's like Southern Tomfoolery and Friends or something like that. But, I find they all just inspire me to play. I get ideas too. Because one thing I really do, I love to play. I love to do stuff that's outside of the box. And some of these things, they're great. I get some interesting ideas for how to take my game to a different level. Although, I had a heart attack last night though, because the guy who GMs Southern Tomfoolery actually lives like I don't know if he's in New Orleans or just outside of it. And they said, of course, the big tornado hit New Orleans last night, and I was like, oh my God, I hope he's okay. He was okay. He was not in the affected area, and his family's all good, and his friends and such, so. Scary stuff. I do find actually wild weather like that interesting, but to study. It's fascinating, but it's still scary. I think I'm gonna add a little highlight there. Needs a little. All right. I feel like my voice is just, and I don't really know why. I don't have any issues right now. I still might have a tiny bit left of that cough, but not really. Although I have a horror story. That's it. It's not your cup of tea. So let's see. Snowy. Oh, I call him Snowy. Snowy, that's impressive. I'm tempted to print something that big. Just haven't found a time slot to commit to a large project like that. But maybe sometime this year. It looks like it would be very satisfying once you complete a project that big. I would say yes. It'd be really cool to put something together like that. It said something about it. Watching TTRPGs bugs me. I know it's been 15 minutes. I'm taking off. So I have 2 large prints planned this year. A 4AA, 4 big boy, which I believe is, 6 foot long locomotive, sure train, and a full size Thanos sword, 8 foot 4 inches when done. That's impressive. Always try to, keep going for the horizon there. I think I'm going to go back over this and I'm going to take out a little bit of it. Try to figure what I can do with the lacings on this. Maybe brown. I have leather. I don't know what I did with it, but I've got some of other colors. This is why, This is why I'm really glad I did the Discord. Honestly, it's so that we can all see each other's work. Even if, Snowy, I believe you live across the country from us. Cyrus lives up in the great state of Maine. I live in Massachusetts. I don't know if I can get in there. Yeah, that's right. That's right. You're all the way across in California. So yeah, you are not up the street. So you can't just come over to my house and check out what I'm doing. That's why I like, I really like having Discord. And I have my notifications on, so whenever you guys post, I know. California better or worse. Road trip! That's a long freaking road trip. If I go to California, I tend to fly. In fact, if I go to Florida, I tend to fly these days. When I was a kid, we would go camping a lot, so we would camp all the way down to Florida. Spend 2 weeks, go to Disney World. Usually, yeah, when we go to Florida, we always go to Disney World. Although I've been to Cape Canaveral. I'm trying to remember what else I've been to there. I think that's basically it. I've seen most of east of the Mississippi. Okay, so I think his pants are. I'm still looking and still picking at it. I don't like this either. That doesn't seem to be very well blended in. As I said again, I really like doing cloth. Because, especially cloth with a lot of folds in it. And this cloth definitely has pretty good folds. I've seen the back actually has better folds. Man, Air Force brat, first trip in life was driving from the ferry in Washington from Anchorage, Alaska to San Antonio, kind of at the bar. That's pretty good. Furthest west I've been is Oklahoma. Furthest south. Well, you can't really get much more south in the U.S. than Key West. Furthest east has been Tokyo. I have not been to Key West. I think further south has been, oh God, probably Orlando. I've been to Tampa. Oh, I've been to Tampa too. My uncle lived there for a while. He and his wife were teaching at the University of South Florida. Now they're retired and they live in Carlsbad. So they live out in California. Alright, I'm going to take a look at Grog. So it's a dark brown. What do we get for dark browns here? You'll do it. Let's see. Dumb fact, I've been to more countries than states in the U.S. Okay, that's fair. Let's see. Furthest west was Arizona. I got really lucky and won a trip to Arizona. Won a trip to Scottsdale. It was actually when I used to run. I used to run in high school and college. I used to do track and cross country. And oh, don't you freaking die on me. Don't you freaking lag on me. I just saw the spinny wheel of doom on my Twitch stream. Don't you freaking dare start this again. Times anyways, it's okay. I gotta get through another hour. Hopefully that won't do that again. Hiccups happen. No, it says my frame rate per sec is good, so I don't know what the hell that was. Alright, so I'm gonna pick a brush with a bigger point to it. That's too small. Let me try my Winsor Newton. So he does. He has like a loincloth hanging down that's a dark brown. Yeah, first east event is Tokyo, first west event is Tokyo. Yep. I think if I go travel overseas, I'd like to go to Italy. We've talked about it. Because that's where my ancestors come from, like everywhere. My hubby's ancestors pretty much mostly all come from Italy. He does have on his father's side. His father's father was Irish though, but otherwise everyone else was from Italy. So I'd like to go to Italy. Plus, also, you know, studied art. So studied, art history and such, and would love to go see all that stuff for realsies. Visit Vatican City, visit Rome. Go to Tokyo to have breakfast at Mr. Donut. Mr. Donut, huh? Let's see. Does he have anything else that I should paint this color? His boots are black. His gauntlets are actually black. The shoulder thing is black. Boy, he's got a lot of black in him. The belt is black with red trim. I'm thinking I may change the belt up a little bit. I may just go with more of this leather color. I believe that's a buckle. I'm just going to paint over part of it. I don't care. Pretty happy with the way he started out. Happy with the tattoos, and actually pretty happy with his face. Alright, so let me switch that. Well, I can't. Come think of it, his belt does look like it's got. It's hard to tell. I can see kind of on the back. It looks like I could almost do the red border, black center thing. Let's see. Wait. Let's see. So Santa said headed to get his daughter from work. Bring y'all with me. Oh, great! I love a good road trip. Speaking of road trip. Oh, blessed nun oil. Please help turn this mini from shit to something halfway decent. Oh, that was a terrible laugh. You know what? Oftentimes nun oil and Agrex Earthshade, well, especially those two, will answer those prayers. Make sure I get the sides. Because I sure as hell should be skin toned. Or white, even better. I will admit, putting it on a holder, it really allows me to flip this thing and have more room to paint it if I keep my hands away than just holding it. I'm not hating holding the mini. I never used to. Well, I used to always hold it. But holding it like this won't friggin' work on a stream. So, as a note, I mentioned it earlier, but anybody who is doing the Muse and Friends painting challenge, technically the due date is Friday. And hopefully I'll get mine done. I mean, I've got the painting done. It's just doing the base now. Right. Yeah, I'll just paint this whole thing. I know it's going to be a belt buckle. Do the same thing on the other. Boy, everyone got quiet all of a sudden. I know where Cyanus went. But everyone else got quiet all of a sudden. Although I'm kind of hoping you're all working. And then we're basically painting together. Although I'm going to point out something to you, wonderful people, especially those of you who are already on my Discord. There is, there is a voice chat in there. If people ever wanted to get together to paint virtually, you would need a camera. Although it doesn't have to be like, a camera for like this kind of setup. It can just be, or you can just go audio and just hang out and paint and chit chat. My problem is, it's the lack of free time. I think also, I'm going to take this color, I'm going to do this strap around the hammer. Honestly, if I can ever figure out a time to do it, I would be happy to try to set up something if there was interest. I'm trying to figure out what the heck that face is in the middle of his belt. This is when I may be taking some creative license with all of this. Maybe that'll make that like a bone face. Like it's a bone belt buckle. Maybe surrounded by black. I could do red right around it and then black. That might be cool. Maybe stop playing at 7 games. Well, right now, I hate to admit it, it's 6 games at the moment. I kind of did something on the Starfinder podcast of in, and I'm taking a hiatus. It was good drama. It was the things were really bad, and I just kind of leaned into it. But all my games are so good right now. Oh man. I will tell you what I wish though. I really want to bring that. I really do want to bring that friggin' Tuesday night game back at some point. I definitely want to do it. We all want to do it. We were having a great time with it. He just needs... Actually, the thing of it is, I think he'd like to go back to Tuesday nights, but the issue is... He's running a Call of Cthulhu game that night on Discord, and he didn't think it was going to be like super long, but those players, aka my husband's playing, and 3 of my friends, apparently they're very slow to act, but it's Cthulhu, so I think it's warranted. But I think he thought he was going to be done by this point, and they're not. Plus, also, it seems like scheduling issues and things have also delayed the game a bit. Alright, so I'm going to start painting since I feel somewhat inspired. I know I've got to do highlighting on all that stuff I just did, but sometimes it is fun to sort of go in and block some colors in. So I'm going to start working on the belt buckle. Because I don't want to forget what the heck I just thought of. And I'm doing like a bone shadow. So, no, I'm definitely not going to stop playing in 7 games. I love it so much. I want to play more games. That's what's sad. I want to play more than that. I don't know what it is right now, but I can't get enough tabletop RPGs. At this point in my life. And I'm really not sure why that is, but you know what I'm going to do? Well, I'll think about the shoulder.
Moist.
I'll think about it's a Gareth! Hi, Gareth! I have a lot of fun people on here tonight. We're all chit-chatting. So, of course, tonight is mini double feature night, and Gareth will be on in 45 minutes or so, and we go raid him. Most of you actually know that, because you've all been here before. Most of you have been here before. I don't know if Dover's still around. Dover Cook is still around, but so are you still working on terrain from Hero Quest? Was it? Now I actually remember what the hell you're working on. Because you were doing this, you did, last week you were working on the fireplace with this roaring fire, and your fire effect was friggin' cool. I remember that. And I do remember 2 weeks ago you were working on the weapons rack. And I don't think you were done with it. Alright, so. Yeah. Yep, I finished some of that. I got some skeletons to work on. More Hero Quest. Hero Quest skeletons or some other skeletons? And by the way, I snuck on your stream on Monday night. I just lurked. You were painting, I believe. Oh, no, you're working on the base on the dragon. On Monday. Which was cool. You know, it's really funny. But I happened to put on that while I was working on Baba Yaga's base, my Baba Yaga's base, which I'm trying to do a swamp base. You're not quite done with the repertoire, not being sick for all of Hero Quest tonight. Yeah, oh yeah, you're off being sick. Yeah, I remember. I'm glad you're better. I am a sneak. I forget why I was. Oh, that's right. I went and raided the Black Christie because you weren't on yet, and I watched her for a while, hung out with her for a while, and then you came on. I'm like, I'll switch. But I was working, so. But yeah, it was funny. I was doing a swamp base the same night. You were doing a swamp base. It's going to be a killer base when you're done. Although I saw an interesting technique that I tried, and I think I like it, is the fact that there's somebody who actually used to make water effects. They use gloss varnish. And it's pretty effective. We painted it like, I'll show you underneath. We painted it like green underneath it, and then, wow, my stream had a hiccup. My stream had a hiccup, and now it's really lagging on Twitch. But it's been going okay since. It's hard to tell. There is some green under there, and then I added the thing. And what this is now, you build up a couple layers, and and do some like of that olive highlights. And this makes a really good, swamp water. So I think it's pretty good, pretty good effect. And not using actually like water, the water terrain stuff. My brain is all over the place tonight. It's like, oh, maybe I'll block in some color, and then I started just going to town on. I guess I was inspired by my idea of making this like a carved bone belt buckle, which would make sense for Grog. I don't know what I'm going to do. I'm definitely going to be listening to your stream. I just don't know what I'm going to do while I'm listening. But I have plenty of stuff to do. I got to finish Baba Yaga. I got the Dreadnoughts, which I'm trying to get done. I have... Well, those are the things. Let's see. What else I got in here? I got other things sitting here right on my desk. Okay, shading is done. Gonna let driver night. Don't want to start edge highlights now. That makes sense. That makes sense. So you're still hanging out, or are you taking off, Mr. Crimson? And I'm excited. I'll be seeing you on Sunday. And hopefully Bunny too. I hope. You'll be here. I gotta build up those. Oh yeah. What did you spend them all? Is that why I haven't gotten hit by like pirate hats and shots? Thank you, Gareth. Grog. My husband likes them, so I think that makes me happy because I said this is my husband's favorite Critical Role character. I just forget you were. I was gonna say. No, you've been working. Oh. And so have you been watching the new campaign, Gareth? Which I do. I enjoy the new campaign, and actually, this week's was a great episode. I loved this week's episode. Oh yeah, that's fair. And you've got nothing... Oh, you're going to be messing with me now. No, I didn't even know the third one started. So, we'll get caught up. No, I mean, I know it's actually really hard to catch up because... I mean, it helped that I'm in a place where I can actually listen to podcasts and such while I'm working. So that's how I caught up with Campaign 1. But, Campaign 3, I'm current. We've actually, yeah, we've tried to stay current. Ah, see, there we go. Now he's messing with me. It's the boob glass. I'll say that just for good. Oh, by the way, we refilled the bottle. See, that's why. That's one nice thing about Murder Hobo. We do 2-hour episodes. And they're only every other, like, especially for the cred campaign, they're only every other week. Alright, let's see. Let's hope this doesn't slam me like it did the other, what was it, that Monday? I found now, I think my limit is now like 3. For shots. During a stream. So, let's say, salute. Every freaking time. Although, it's not as bad. I remember one time I took a shot and I friggin' almost died coughing, but I still had the cough from that friggin' allergy. But yes, you get your boob, you get the boob glass. I need to make my stream. I need to tag my stream mature. I keep forgetting to do it. But yeah, our little Murder Hobo, we do 2-hour episodes. Boob, wait, here we go. Bring it out there. Boobs. Pirate boobs. Even better. There, okay. That's enough. Oh, I didn't get it high enough on the thing. Wait a minute. There we go. Pirate boobs. I don't think there are any kids here. Otherwise, I wouldn't be doing this. What? Oh. Wait, sorry. Talk about scrolling. Warhammer is broadcasting right now? Warhammer's doing a preview from Adepticon. I'm competing against that? No, I'm not competing against it at all. But, I knew it, but Adepticon is going to be a big event for Games Workshop. Yeah, it's gonna. I mean, they're bringing. You know what? The most exciting thing about them being back, being at Adepticon, is they're bringing back the Golden Demon Awards, and I think that's awesome. That's where Geltip is going. He's going to compete. So, Knights are probably getting Ninth Egg Codex. Do you read just out of curiosity, do you read Spiky Bits? And they're pretty good at covering Games Workshop. In fact, they cover other stuff, but they cover mostly, I think, Games Workshop. So I can check it out there when they write about this tomorrow, or whenever it goes up. You don't like it? What's a better one then? I'm always in to look for good blogs of stuff. Oh, I didn't want that color. Why did I pick that color? I don't want pure white. I want polished bone. Jeez. Oh yeah, Bella Lost Souls is pretty good. That's true. I've read them too. They're not bad. Wait a minute. I wonder if I did. Ooh. I'm going to leave it. I think I actually did use polished bone already, so I will highlight with some white. It's one more. Yeah, it does have a ton of ads. Hell, they sell their own, I guess they sell their own minis, or they sell minis. So those are ads too. Although I know some of the ads you can just click off and they go away. But, alright, so it's 10 o'clock. So we got a half hour left till Gareth starts his stream. That looks pretty good. Okay. Then I think I decided I was going to do like a deep red color around that. This is what is known as I do not feel like highlighting the leather pits. So I'm kind of avoiding them. I'll have to highlight them eventually, but whatever. I guess you could say this is kind of my take on what this piece is. Not a bad base coat, but I think I want to actually shift this to a little more. This is a little more orange, I think, than I want. So I will be going more towards red for highlights. I'm going to go all around them. Actually, I know what color I like. I like that blood raven red. I actually have a blood red. Maybe I'll go over that. Let me just see what this one. Yeah, this one's a little less orange. See if I can shift this whole thing around a little bit more. As I said, red rather than orange. think I got a little bit right there. Right, and let that dry. Now maybe I'll do what I said I was going to do. Hey, hi, PT. How are you tonight? It's always so good to see people. You working on anything interesting? Doing any painting or? Don't forget, links. I'm link friendly. I'm just working on good old Grog. Let's see. I'm going to grab some black because now I am sort of blocking in colors here. Doing good. Work on my Mike and Ray Queen a little. 1 second. Ooh, cool. We had a real show and tell for the first. Oh my gosh, I had so much stuff coming in. We had a show and tell for like the first, 20 minutes of this stream. Where like no painting got done. It was all show and tell, and I was so thrilled. I love seeing what everyone's doing. Basically right now, I'm just taking the black and I'm doing a bit of a, just like a dividing line. Oh my gosh, did I miss? I'm now looking at this underneath his arm, and I'm now thinking maybe it actually was supposed to be part of his skin. Oh, let's check it out. Be gentle. Oh, I will be gentle. My goal is to encourage, okay? It's not to scare you away from painting. It's to encourage you to do it. So let's check this out. And let me go hit the display pick. And then do. Wow, that's good. So, just a question. Is the bottom of this actually done? The bottom of that is all painted, right? I think it looks cool. I like what you did with the bottom of the mushroom. I kind of wish I was seeing... Oh, wait, I can see the top of the mushroom. It's in the other picture. I was going to say, your colors are good. I really like the fact she's got the blue hair, and I like the vines. The one thing I would say is probably thin your paints a little bit. This looks like the skin tone, which I really like the skin tone. It's got a nice vegetative... This doesn't sound right, but you get the point. I like the fact that it's slightly green. You're really good at picking out colors, and I do really like the way you did the underside of this. The one thing I mean, and maybe it's the pictures, I'd say thin your paint, but then I look down here, and this looks pretty smooth here. I mean, I would go back and touch that up right there, but not bad. Not bad at all. I'm not going to be mean. And there's nothing wrong with her hair being blue. I just read a thing. Russian way, whip. Oh, you know what? I do follow you. Okay, we did find each other. I was going to say, Twitter is hard. I mean, I want to see everybody's stuff, but I have it set to latest tweets, so it's like basically what's on there when I get on there. I also really like this here, what you're doing with their arms, the fact that they're going from that skin tone to more of a green. It's a really interesting concept. Let's see. Where's the other side? Oh, that's the other side. Very nice. I was going to say on some of the black, although I don't know. The biggest thing that I'd say too, the other thing is start learning to do some highlighting because all this highlighted would really pop. But I also really, once again, I always try to find something good about it. And believe me, there's what I really like. I like your color progression here. That's very nice. I like the black to purple to blue. I actually really like light blue with purple. I don't know why that is. I just do. It looks cool. I see something. In fact, one other thing you could do, you could take that light blue and maybe streak it on like highlighter here with it. Just to the other thing color wise, if you put colors at the top, like actually what's nice, you have this black here and then you have black down here, so it carries your eye around the piece. You have a couple of things of red, so you don't have just like the one thing on her arm. You have a couple, and it said that works too. So very nice. It's coming out good. So let me now see what you say. Rich pressure cap that explains the colors. Okay. Yep. Yes, it was done with a Turbo Dork glittery paint. Oh, okay. Turbo Dark makes cool paints. Although, you know what? I'm sorry to say I don't have any. But that doesn't mean they're not cool. I know a lot of people use them. A lot of people like them. I've yet to find something that I want to put them on. Most everything I do is like Groggy here. It's, all skin tones and stuff. And color shift paint doesn't, to me, work quite as well on this. Highlighting, shading, paint coverage, so forth. I struggle with thanks to the input. Just keep working at it and read blogs and ask questions. Ask me, or anyone else. Believe me, we all have our own ways of doing things. So finding multiple people, artists' input is probably a good thing to do. I do also know it is Reaper Bones. So I know you also have to be careful with how much you water down your paint because it will just kind of boop. It's hydrophobic material. So if you get it too thin, but the biggest thing is you want good flow, and find what you like. I don't know how to put it. I mean, just the whole milk comparison, make it like the consistency of milk. For me, I feel like that's a little thin. And I like it a little thicker, but I still like some good flow. I like the paints to be smooth and to apply smooth. So it shouldn't be rough. It should kind of glide on your mini. And that's when you know. And there's like that fine line between, if it's too thin, if it's too thin, you do more coats. And that's actually not a terrible thing. One of the best mini painters I know, or knew, because it's been like forever and ever since I saw him, and I don't think he paints anymore. He spent 60 hours in a mini, and why? Because his coats were so thin. But it was exceptional. His work was exceptional. He was a Golden Demon Award winner. Back when they had games days and multiple Golden Demon places to compete. He was a gold medalist. Yeah, touch more water. Well, I was going to say, for starters, you don't want to put a ton of paint. I don't know how much you're putting on there. You don't want to put a ton of paint on your wet palette because, it's a small mini. You only need a little paint, so don't overdo the paint. But yeah, if you feel like it's a little dry and it's not gliding on there real well, add a little water to it. If it's suddenly beating up and just, then add a little paint to it. And just go back and forth until you find something you're happy with. Because if it's not liquid enough, that's why you might get some rough textures in the paint. And this rule, that's kind of, opinions will say that's kind of unsightly. Although it could be the photograph. Honestly, it could totally be the photograph that I'm looking at too, rather than the mini itself. You may have it right. I could be just all spitballing here. But yeah, exactly. You know what? Just keep practicing. Just keep painting, and you'll learn. You'll figure things out on your own. And that said, read blogs, visit me, ask me questions, ask anyone questions. Don't just ask me questions. Ask like Gareth. Yep, stay on. By the way, stay on for 10:30 because Gareth is going to be painting. And you don't have to go anywhere because I just rate him when he starts. It's mini painting double feature night. Oh yeah, of course. You know, I'm gonna have to do it. I'm gonna bring up some point. I'm gonna go grab my original mini from downstairs, and you can all sit there and laugh at it. I mean, it's not terrible, but it's not. Believe me, it's not good. So, by all means. I said, and you also, I mentioned it, I have a Discord. If you have Discord, you can always join it and you can talk to a bunch of mini painters on there. If they're talking. You talk to me. I always try, I have my notifications, because it's my Discord, I have my notifications on. There you go. It's so nice. Cloudbot's working. It wasn't at the beginning. My stream got messed up at the beginning. I always hit the button to go 5 minutes before I start, and I was getting an error saying that it wasn't picking up Twitch right. So basically, I had to go shut off Streamlabs, go into my dashboard, log out, log in, turn Streamlabs back on, and it worked. But then all my timers and my commands weren't working, so then I had to go back in there again and log out and log in again. But it worked. So, also the other thing, one of the things, awesome, I will make sure I wave a hello to you. And please, feel free to post your work. All right, people cannot be mean to you in there. All right, I won't tolerate it. But you know what? They aren't. They're a really nice group of people. So don't feel intimidated at all about posting your work in there. You're new. And one of the things that I am glad I have that Discord is to bring new painters in there to encourage them, because I want people to paint. I think this is a phenomenal hobby. And it's so satisfying to see people get better over time and to share their journey. So, thank you. I will look forward to chatting with you. I said people don't chat a lot. That's because there's 5 zillion Discords everyone's members of. But the one thing I say is, even if you post your work in someone else's Discord that I may be in with, please post your work in mine too, because there are people in there that are not part of those other Discords that aren't seeing what you do. Right. Remember what I'm doing here. I'm actually... I think I have to do some touching up on his skin. Because I think I'm going to make... I'm looking at this now. Parts of this looks like it should be part of his skin. I think I'll do black on the top of this. Oh, maybe that isn't part of his skin. That is part of the belt. Okay, I'm going to go with that then. Because why not? It's like on one side it looks part like his skin. On the other it looks like the belt. So I'm going to go with the belt. Trying to... That I think is part of his bag. It's tricky. And I think I did screw up. And I thought this was part of like stuff down here, but now it looks like I think it's a skin. The community, mini painting community at large, is a fantastic one to be part of. I can't say it enough. People, basically, let me put to you what happened. So Warhammer or Games Workshop, they have their own Twitter thing, which is like Warhammer Community. And somebody went on there and basically just ripped someone. Somebody posted their pictures, and they were nice. It was good. But this guy came on there, was just a total jerk to him. He basically trashed his work, said he was awful or whatever. And basically the Warcom team kicked him off, but blocked him. Blocked him from the thing. And then he went and complained. And we're like, well, that's because you were mean. You basically trashed someone's work and gave them no constructive criticism. It's okay to say, all right, cool. 9 minutes. God, 9 minutes. Basically, it's okay to give some... If somebody wants it, don't give constructive criticism if people don't want it either. You guys can always give me some if anyone's got advice. I don't mind, seeing what people have to say. But always give me some sort of constructive criticism. Don't just say my work sucks. I hope it doesn't at this point. And it's not so much I'm talented. I don't feel like I'm a super talented painter here. I've just done it for 20 years. And if I'm not better and decent at it, then I probably shouldn't be charging money for it. All right, so I'm going to go take a look at the mini because now I'm thinking I got to check that out. I got to see what the deal is with down here. Whether that's skin or something else. But yeah, the mini and the mini painting community has just been the best. And I've never had anybody say anything mean to me or anything when I post my work up. So don't be afraid to do it. Even if you're just new and you're starting out. Anybody who puts who paints a mini, to me, they're doing something. Grog Strong Job Mini. I'm not putting this up on the display. Ah, damn it. It is. I think it is skin. Frick. I have to go back in and do that. Yep, that is skin. Mother fricker. Well, I guess I'll be fixing that up. Say, Ernest, you returned just in time for another 5 minutes of this before we go visit Gareth. And for me to tell you that I realize now all that stuff I left blank is actually skin tone. Whoops. So I'm going to quickly start doing that. Because one thing is, I hate having something like that. I hate having something like that and leaving it. I just want to get it fixed and done. Grumble, grumble, grumble. It happens. Where's the blue I used? It was Clouded Sea. I did a whoopsie on Sailor Moon, and now she looks like... What did you do? What'd you do? Put too much black around her eyes? Maybe I can help here. You made a googly-eyed black... Well, wait. Did you actually put googly eyes on it? Wait, did you actually put googly eyes on it? Like real googly eyes? Of course he likes like Mr. Bigoo. And I like to say that everything's better with googly eyes. Alright, so let me fix that. It's a perfect thing to do with like 5 minutes left to go. Oh, screw it. I have paint on here that's still good. This wet palette really does keep paints wet. Of course, I don't know if there's enough paint on there, but we'll see. I'm going into the recesses and I'm painting up with my dark color here. Put on Discord. Let me take a look and see what you got here. Oh, that's not a big deal. So just, and by the way, we're not making fun. We're not gonna make fun of this at all. And actually, by the way, I love her hair. But this is what you saw. There's a little oopsie right there. I get why I'm saying that looks like she looks like she's dribbling a lot of blood. I'm looking at the top of this right here. So one thing I will suggest, I'll make a suggestion. Although this is only base coated. You definitely want to throw, you know what, comic style would be really good because this is like an anime mini. So like doing, you know, something to really delineate the hair and put some sort of dark lining in these cracks. I think it'll look sweet. Even said, if you want to even go comic style, you could do with black. Think of like a comic book, what a comic book art looks like. That could look really cool. Or go online and look up pictures of chibis and see what people do. Because I feel like this thing here, I mean, you're just starting, so take this for a grain of salt. I'm assuming you'll probably go over it, but if you go in here, this needs, to me, her headband needs to be a little sharper. But honestly, I love the colors. I love that yellow you picked. It's so good. And that I do that. By the way, that mouth thing, I do that all the time. You know, the bow is looking snazzy. I see this little highlighting stuff. It looks great. I like it. Like it. She's going to be great. Awesome job. So far, it's brand new. Don't mind me, by the way, don't mind me and take my advice for whatever it is. You know, don't mind me giving advice. If you don't want it, yell at me. But I want to make you guys better too. Although, judging from what I saw with that sailor lady, that thing is killer. I said, I can't believe the cloth looks like cloth. Okay, it is now 2 minutes until Garrett's go time. Okay, so I fixed, and more or less fixed it. I don't know, I haven't decided what I'm working on yet. I might work on Dreadnoughts during his stream. But here's what we got. I'll hold him up. He tends to be more in focus. If it don't take some more experienced people, they'll never improve. I mean, that's true. But also look for different sources. I'll actually like to say I'm not the be-all, end-all expert at painting for sure. I'm a silver medalist. I'm not a gold medalist. Look for multiple opinions on what to do too. Don't just look for mine. But I do. I know it can be frustrating to not improve, to feel like you're stuck in a plateau. And although if you paint enough, you'll improve anyways. It doesn't really matter. You'll do great. You'll improve because just from painting, you'll develop muscle memory. And you'll gain confidence. I feel like you will gain confidence over time, so the eyes are not so scary. And, just keep painting, as Gareth likes to say at the end of his streams. So I said, just waiting for him, because I don't think he's popped on. But then again, oh, so you're Pawpaw. I like it. So let's see. I am on no cred tomorrow night, so no D&D for me. Well, there's gonna be Pathfinder for me, but that's a private game. And but I will be back on Saturday at 12:30 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. Oh my God, I put Eastern Standard Time. It's daylight time, damn it. Dear Congress, please, please, please pass the bill. Let it be signed to get rid of daylight savings, or to get rid of standard time forever. Oh no! We will definitely, hold on. Okay, well, listen, that PT, we're going to go to Gareth. I'm going to rate him, so you don't have to go anywhere. Or you can just go on our stream. But we're going to wait until he gets set. Wait, is it the same? Is it saying that, Gareth, if you're listening, is it saying that Twitch is not, if you're in Streamlabs, is it telling you that Twitch is not, you have an error that's telling you Twitch is not picking up, or sorry, Streamlabs is not picking up Twitch's settings? Because I had that tonight. And it said it was not a hard fix, but God, if I fixed it, anybody can fix it. Trust me, if I can fix something, as Mr. Crimson said earlier, I'm a graphic designer, not a techie, not a tech person. So, if I can fix it, anybody can fix it. But if that's what it was, it's all he has to do is basically close out of Streamlabs. Open the dashboard, close out of Streamlabs, log out, log in, open Streamlabs, and that will fix the problem if it's the same problem. Unless it's his camera thing again. So, how you're all doing? So, I'm pretty happy with Grog. I may, looking at that, I may play with the color around his belt. I feel like it's still not where I really want it. I think I want it darker. I'll wait till Saturday to do that. I said, I'm going to do something that's not Grog. I'll keep all of the painting of him on stream. I'm not good at vamping. Does anybody have any questions? Comments? Any other things you want to share that you've all been working on? Or whatever? And for some reason I'm warm right now. I don't know why. You do, but it's involved. If it's that involved, feel free to post it on. You know what? I have a painting. Well, if you want, that's fine too. But if you want to ask, and you want to answer now, and you feel like it's too involved for this, then feel free to, you can post the question. I have a mini painting question section on, unless it's a question of just, well, you can just ask me in general too. But if you want to keep it for Saturday, that's fine too. I don't mind. I love explaining stuff on this so that other people can learn too. Gareth, come back. There are more channels in Discord than the 3D. Yes, there are. There are definitely more channels in Discord. It's funny. I jokingly said that I have a channel, that says the Painted Hero Tavern, which basically is general chat. And all people really come on there say good morning, and that's like the end of it. So I said, I'm going to rename this section to the good morning section. Because that's all you all say is good morning. The other thing, I got this necklace I commissioned it at TotalCon. I found she had a really cool die, and I basically had her build the rest of it around it. I just realized, the last time I took it off, which was, last night? I just realized yesterday that she actually put it so that the 20 was facing forward, and I used my left hand a lot of times to use the clasp, and I was putting it on backwards. So maybe that's why my dice rolls have been so crappy lately. Oh my gosh, they've been the worst. I have no idea what to say. I guess I could go back to painting. Maybe I will. I'll just wait for him. I don't have any place other than Gareth really to ship everyone. To ship all of us because, there's Wicked Mini Painting. That's not a bad place to go. Or we could all go to the Warhammer thing, but they have enough people. They have 17,000 people watching. Warhammer, I guess, is popular, huh? So I guess I said I'm not totally happy with the red around the guy there. I need my pokey stick. I have a funny feeling he will come back and let us know if he can't get on. But I'm hoping maybe it is just whatever was going on with mine too. I'm thinking they said there was an update or something. So I'm going to try deep red as a base color instead. I'm going to try 10 colors on this section of the belt. And then I'll probably work up from there. Alright, I actually have to go back and fix something too. A little red crept up on his, on the bone part. Bone apart. Blown apart? What? That's better. I like that better. Oops. Too much paint. I also make sure. Sometimes also my notifications go off of my phone before they come up on here, so. But nope. Oh, Gareth, what happened? Alright, so. That needs definitely some touching up. Maybe Saturday I'll change up the music and go to more something that rocks a little more, because it's Grog rather than piano. Although I was very happy they had piano. Okay, let that dry because... And then I'm going to go back to that red. I'm going to touch up that spot. Sometimes mani painting requires a little bit of going back and forth. Okay, that I like better. Now I'm going to go over with that blood red. So, wait, Gareth, don't run off. Is it with Streamlabs not connecting to Twitch? Because I had that issue. So I can tell you what I did to fix it, if that's the same issue. So don't... Because when I tried to go on, I had a notification saying that, okay, I don't know about the driver issues, but basically what I had to do was I had to close out of... I don't know. It's not with your video drivers, is it? It said, don't worry, I'll stay on. Just come on and tell me if you absolutely can't make it work. But basically what I did was I had to shut off Streamlabs completely. Well, first I pulled up the what the hell is it? I pulled up the dashboard. And then I kicked myself off of Streamlabs. I had to do it in this order. Pulled up the dashboard, kicked myself off Streamlabs, went to the dashboard, logged out. Then I logged back in and then turned on Streamlabs again. And that cured it. Then I had to log out and log in one more time to get all my timers to work. So I don't know if that, but there are drivers involved. I don't know. That could be... I feel like somehow it didn't update for you or something. I said I'll keep going. I mean, still got a few people here watching. People seem to like extra time. I've been doing a lot of bonus time lately, but that's what I did. All right, good luck. The other thing is it does let you go stream too, even without it. It just won't update it. But geez, that may not be the issue. I'm much happier with this color. I was not happy with it. It was just so bright red. It's much more muted now and I like it. Then the color you initially used can influence the colors that sit on top. So... So now, put those actually away. How about that? take a little fire red, which is a little bit brighter. And then we use this to highlight with. But I want to keep it dark. Come on, paper, sit down. There's definitely a bit of a raised area there. One other thing too is if you can't go, if actually any of you guys have a suggestion of a place you'd like to raid, if it's not Gareth, because you just can't get it. I hope he gets it going. I just realized something. This in here probably should be the leather color because I think it's coming from the the loincloth. Could be sneaking underneath. And yes, I do realize I have to highlight all this stuff. Although I am kind of tempted to paint all the fur type stuff base coated with browns too. Because that'll make a really nice shadow color. So maybe I'll do that. I'm going to go over with a much lighter brown. Hopefully leave just really the lines this darker brown. Come on, Gareth. The color I'm using is ruddy leather. And I really love this color. I use it a lot. It's a great warm brown. Actually, that should be black. It's not unlinking. So here, hang on. Let me do the display thing here. Don't end stream, Carol. So basically, hopefully you can see this. So I go into CloudBot. Or I go into this, and then you go up to your portrait, and you click Log Out. And then you'll go back in, and you'll log in. Basically, it'll bring up like their basic website, and then just click Log In, and then make sure you hit Twitch. And it automatically logs you in. You don't actually have to even put your info back in there. But make sure Streamlabs itself is off. So that's what you do. At least that's what I did, and it worked. But you're saying they're drivers. That makes me nervous that it's not going to work. I keep thinking I really should tape down this lovely this is an eyeglasses cleaning cloth. So it's not linking. It's just logging in and out. Thanks to all those who are still here for sticking with me. Well, we all cross our collective fingers and hope Gareth can get it fixed. As I said, I'll wait. I don't mind waiting. Just means I'm not getting done. That's what I intended on doing after stream, but who cares? As long as I get something done. And this counts. His belt is weird. I cannot figure this out. His belt is weird. Then that is something else. What drivers? What drivers is it telling you? Is it like... Is it, Streamlabs drivers? Or is it like a video card driver or something? That reminds me, I've got to update my video card driver. I think I'm going to take and make these two little borders red. Even though I can't figure out how they go in the front. Don't make me while I keep working. Then you probably just have to... I'd say probably have to re-download your video card drivers then. Or... whatever, go to their website and get whatever's newest. Oh, man. Believe me, I feel for you right now. Because honestly, I know how I'd feel right now if that happened to me at 7:30, or sorry, 8:30. Oh, where is it? It's... Oh, that's okay. Hang out with me then while you do it. If I guess you can because you are. What are you on your phone right now? I said with me, it was just the whole thing that was saying that Twitch it couldn't get info from Twitch. That's what it kept telling me. But my drivers are okay. It does. Oh yeah, you are on your phone. I figured you must be on your phone. There's running letter. There it is. Need some more paint. Well, I said we're here for you. I still have a few hangers on. I still got a few people hanging on. So I said I don't mind. I really don't mind continuing. Tired. There's like a little dot in there that the paint won't go on. Just think, at least I really love doing this. Painting is my life. But then the peanut gallery said, well, what about gaming? You play 7 games a week. Okay, gaming's my life too. I love them both. You know, now I do realize I did all 3 colors for the face. I just lost track, that's all. I mean, it's okay because I'm pretty sure my husband's already gone to bed. So it's not like I'm missing out on anything. He's unfortunately got to get up early in the mornings. Because his work is early. praying for you, man. Oh, come on. Wait. That's it. It doesn't pop up. Nope, just a like on my thing. Wait, what happened? What happened? This is entertaining now, man. Can he do it? Can he get it going? I hope ha is a good ha, not a bad one. I really hope it's a good one. I'm gonna try to make this guy's face match. Oh, he got on! Oh, great. Alright, so here's Grog. He's not done. He's got a long way left to go. But I did a really good progress on his clothes tonight. I want to thank you. Oh my god, so we can have our mini painting double feature? I want to thank you all so much for tuning in. Thank you for your patience. Thanks for hanging out with me while we waited for him. And let's go raiding, shall we? Once again, I said I'll be back on Saturday afternoon at 12:30 Eastern Daylight Time. Maybe I'll remember and actually put that correctly in my information. So let's go visit Mr. Gareth Rydmar. Thank you guys. And I said I hope I see you Saturday. And of course, let's hit the raid button. Because I gotta wait for 10 seconds. And then I'm just gonna say to you all, happy painting.
Yay! Thank you at least for some of the moral support there, Muse's Touch. Good lord. Oh, of course none of my sounds are working. Let's test a little bit here. Of course, now I'm not getting any sound on my end, but hey. Well, thank you for following. Just doing a test. Okay, for some reason, none of it's coming across on my desktop right now. Yeah, you guys heard it. For some reason, I'm not. Okay, you know what? Let's just get to painting. As long as you guys have the sounds, I'll at least be able to see that, need to not mess with it right now. I just need to get to painting, right? Somebody just tell me to shut up and paint.